This is the kind of conference matchup where you could say throughout the record, except both teams are having outstanding seasons, coming in ranked in the top 25. Looking forward to this one. Welcome to the Little Apple and Bill Snyder Family Stadium, the home of the Kansas State Wildcats. So we'll see a squad out of the Big 12, the Iowa State Cyclones. Taking on the 17th ranked team, the Kansas State Wildcats. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get right to the action. Kick this away to start us off. Turn begins inside the 10. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. The Cyclones offense making their way on the field to open this game. Well, Kirk, no surprise. You get these two teams on the field, and it's tight and competitive right to the finish.
Well, Chris, the last time these two teams met, remember, it came down to the wire, the very final few minutes. Sure hope we get another one like that today.
Grab down the middle. It's Jackson. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
This is what makes the RPO so difficult to defend if you have a quarterback who can read it. It's that old argument, which guy has the chalk last? Well, with a quarterback that can read it like that, the quarterback has the chalk last. He reads that they're up, makes the throw in the quick slant, gets some really good yards.
The Cyclones pick up enough yardage to keep this drive rolling.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
That's an important first down on that running play. Here comes a handoff. They've got it in the backfield. Nowhere to run. They'll lose a yard on the play.
Chris, this is what I love to see from a defense is the linebackers are scraping, doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Offense will try to convert a 3rd and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. Dropping back, it's Becht. Pass rush closing in. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
This is exactly how you can slow down the momentum and a rhythm of an offense. You got to get some tackles for a loss and some sacks. This time, they come up with a sack by getting after that quarterback.
And the Cyclones will send the punt team onto the field. Looking to flip the field here. And the returner elects to fair catch it on return. So the Kansas State Wildcats offense takes the field. Our first chance to see them today. So here you go, an elite running back, Kirk, who's noticed on tape that the defensive front seven has struggled at times. He expects to have a big day.
Yeah, I think he should expect to have a big day because if he gets to that second level of this defense, he can not only avoid these linebackers, he has the ability to accelerate and get to the end zone. So this defense better do a very good job of squeezing this running back, or it could be a long day. Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What is an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that 1st down.
Talking about quickness, that play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
very long, looking to throw. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. Here's the first play of the drive now, set up at the 24. On 1st down, it's play action. Short connection to the tight end here. Finally, they get him. A great tackle by the quarterback. Not easy with that size difference.
This is why running the football is so important. You run the ball, and then you go play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and the linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
That completion makes it 2nd and short. To throw, it's Becht. Bringing pressure. Moves his way for a 1st down to the 35. The intensity, Kirk, already evident this kind of rivalry game. Look, you played one of the biggest rivalries there is in Ohio State, Michigan. What was different about that?
Yeah, I think the emotions are flying around early. I think the team that's able to get down and just kind of settle in and play football is the team that jumps out to an early advantage. I always talk to Nick Saban about it. He's been in so many big rivalries as a coach, and he says, hey, what am I supposed to do? Get them more fired up when we play against an Auburn versus playing against a Mississippi State? No, we're going to be the same team every single time we go out. Kind of control those emotions is the team that's going to end up winning.
Less than a yard to go as they come to the line on 2nd down. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Good enough for 1st down yardage.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a 1st down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that 1st down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
The Cyclones pick up enough for a 1st down. They'll hand it off. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Well, they run it right into a blitz. That linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Offense now behind the 6 on 2nd down. They need 12 after that 1st down loss. Catch made in space. Look out. Tackled there by the defense.
I think the defense got fooled here. They thought that receiver was going to go deep downfield. He ends up curling back to the inside for a nice gain.
Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's 3rd down. Did he make it to the marker? He's going to lose ground on the run, and now it brings up 4th down.
Man, every defensive coordinator will tell you, I just want my guys to play fast. How about that one right there? He almost ends up tackling the quarterback as he's handing the ball off. This offense is lucky they didn't end up fumbling.
The Cyclones will line up to punt it away. Looking to kick it away for the 2nd time. The punt will bounce out of bounds. They'll spot it down at the 15. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. Off the play fake on 1st down. Makes the grab. It's Brown. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Scanning the field, it's Johnson. Receiver makes the catch. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
We see this all over the country now in college football. Defensive backs staying back a little bit deeper, forcing the quarterback to have to throw things in front. I like the decision here by the quarterback because he gets positive yards. It's a good way of staying ahead of the chains.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Quick completion to the tight end. That's good for a 1st down near the 40.
Just Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Hand off to the single back. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play.
How about the timing here by the defense to shoot that gap? As an offensive lineman, you have to anticipate that, close that gap off. Otherwise, it could be a long day.
Getting set. Here's second down. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Lets it go quickly. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. They drag him down after a big gain. Ball moved all the way to the 38.
Well, this wide receiver has it all. We know about his leaping ability and his speed. But what I've seen today is the precise route running. Another example of it there. And the timing with this quarterback and this receiver is just a thing of beauty.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. That's reeled in. It's Edwards. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
And they get some positive yards here. But just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, you kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
Offense getting set. It's second down. And looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Breaks an open space. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. But just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy to keep this quarterback from running.
Kansas State getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Chris, that wide receiver screen came close to hitting a seam, but the defense is just flowing to the football too quickly, and they kept him to a short gain.
Here's the second down play.
Oh, that's going shit.
To the air, it's Johnson. Looked over the middle, but it's incomplete. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Grant behind the line. It's Brown. And he shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the 1st down marker.
Boy, wide receiver screen can be hit or miss. Either receiver finds a nice crease and picks up big yards, or the defense completely negates that. The team speed from the defense here wins that play.
The decision is not to go for it on 4th down. Here comes the field goal team. Field goal is good. So we have our first points on the board. That makes it 3-0.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Booted away. He'll return it from inside the 5. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. Offense out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22. Handoff from the shotgun. Now they test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
Things just appear to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front seven of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not letting him dance around and make something out of nothing.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Play action fake, looking to throw. And here comes a deep shot. The pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on.
Oh, my gosh, Chris, just what they wanted. You got a chance to make a huge play. Everybody does their job. Great route. Quarterback puts it right on the money, and he just drops it.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Looking for a man deep down the left side. It's incomplete. They let it fly on third down, but now it brings up fourth.
Now they're putting themselves in these third and long situations, and it's simply not a recipe for success. They can't keep this up as this game wears on.
The Cyclones bring their punt team onto the field. And he's going to get run out of bounds after a small pickup on the return. Here comes the opening play of the drive. They begin at their own 45-yard line. On the ground, it's Edwards. One down after picking up 5 yards, so 2nd and 5.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
Now it's 2nd down here. The back's got it again. First down and more. He's still running. They make the stop, but it's a big gain down to the 29.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. But when teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
Keeping it on the ground here. And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Second down after that run on the previous play. We'll try to run it with the option. 7-yard gain sets up a 3rd and 3.
It's a nice game by this offense. This quarterback has such a good feel for running the option. Whether it's handing it, keeping it himself, or pitching it, puts a lot of pressure on the discipline of this defense.
Now it's 3rd and short from the 22. You expect this is 4-down territory. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. And the quarterback keeps it here. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide.
Boy, it's fun to watch this guy run the quarterback option. This time he keeps it, big positive yards, and a 1st down. The defense has got to figure out a way to slow this guy down.
The Wildcats will line up now. It's 1st and goal. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
That is called gap integrity. Nice job by this defense of taking away that inside run and then using their speed as the back tried to bounce that to the outside. There's just no room to run.
So off the loss, it's 2nd and goal from the 11. And off inside, looking for the touchdown. Now juke to man, but not much room to maneuver. Stopped after a small gain.
Now they get stopped here on 2nd down. It's going to bring up a 3rd and goal situation. And from this far back out, wouldn't be surprised to see them go through the air. Just don't want the quarterback to take a sack here. Make sure he gets the ball out of his hands quickly.
Offense moving backwards here, a long way from the goal line now. Looking for 6. And he's got it. Touchdown, Wildcats.
Oh, the defense completely blows it here. They lose the tight end. He's a real option for this quarterback, especially on 3rd and goal. I'm surprised they wouldn't put a big safety or a linebacker right on top of him. He's open. Quarterback made the throw. And they got a touchdown.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. They're going to run it. Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Well, another short game for this offense on the ground, and you got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They have really negated that aspect of this offense the entire first half and really making them one-dimensional. And if that doesn't change, I don't know how they get back into this game.
Looking downfield, it's Becht. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. They bring him down after a short gain there.
Boy, a great slant by the receiver. What I love is the quarterback found the window that he wanted to make the accurate throw.
Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Going to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. Checks this down to the running back. And they get him down to wrap up the first period of play. And it's Kansas State on top now, Kurt. They jumped out to an early lead in that opening period. Let's take a quick look at the stats so far. We'll see if this game gets out of hand before halftime, the crucial 2nd quarter beginning right now. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Offense will keep it on the ground here. He picks up 9, so just short of the first down, 2nd and 1.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. And he dumps it off to the tight end. He has first down yardage at the 46.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
And the Cyclones will try to keep this drive moving. And there's the handoff. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
I mean, Chris, you have to admire this offense. They continue to try to sprinkle in the run game, even though it's not been able to really get established. But they're not just becoming one-dimensional. You got to respect that, and hopefully at some point it'll pay off.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Looking to pass. It's Becht. It's a quick grab. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
Again, this is a really nice job here by the defense, keeping everything in front of them in that situation. Now they're rewarded with this 3rd and long. We'll see if they do the same thing here, or are they going to sell out and bring the pressure.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. He cannot escape. It's a sack. And they bring the excellent outside linebacker off the edge, Kirk, for the sack that time.
Yeah, he's got great length and great speed. In a blitz like this, you just overwhelm the offensive line. They bring one more than they can handle up front. You can't account for everybody. The quarterback, all he could do is eat it.
The Cyclones will send their punt team onto the field. And he's got it at the 15. The coverage team makes the stop on this return. Offense out there to start a new drive from the 21. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Delivers quickly to the left side. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Incomplete. 2nd down coming up. Using his legs, it's Edwards. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now, sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling them to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Can't hold on. Good defensive play brings up a 4th down.
And I was hoping he'd be able to hold on to that football. That would have been a big play there on 3rd down. Now, big decision coming up here on 4th.
And the Wildcats will have to kick this away. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. So here comes the first play of the drive. They'll begin at their own 46. Looking for the wideout. Wide open downfield. They tackle him, but the gain moves the ball to the 36.
Well, Chris, with this style of RPO, the quarterback has to do a really good job of staying on that ride with the running back to make sure that the defense is really up against the run before he can pull it out and throw the football. Here, it's a little further downfield, but the same result as far as the potential and the big gain coming off of an RPO.
Finds his man. It's Jackson. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Well, the defense didn't have any time at all to get pressure on the quarterback. He gets the ball out of his hands pretty quickly on the hitch to the receiver.
That completion makes it 2nd and medium. Handoff here from the shotgun. The running back has been busy today, but not much to show for it. The defense all over him again.
Man, this defense continues to just be physical at the line of scrimmage. Offense can't do anything on the ground, and by doing that, this defense is allowing their defensive front to get pressure on the quarterback. Every time they drop back to throw, they become a one-dimensional offense.
Caught over the middle. It's Jackson. Now play more than enough for a 1st down. Sets him up at the 24.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on 3rd down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Man, oh man, was the defense ready for this play. The quarterback just searching for anywhere to go, looking for daylight, but couldn't find anywhere to go into keeper.
Running play goes backwards. Now the offense is set up at 2nd and 13. Dropping back. It's Becht. He's running out of time here. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now 3rd down coming up.
Well, everybody talks about sacks, and they're very important. But sometimes just the rush, the pressure, affecting the quarterback is just as effective. He didn't have a clean throwing lane, and they forced the incompletion.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Here's a screen pass to the running back. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Good job here by the defense on 3rd down. Forget about throwing it downfield. They go short, and they make them pay for it with a loss of yardage.
And the field goal unit coming on the field now. He got it. The field goal's good.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. Fields it just outside the goal line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. QB keeper all the way. Runs through the defender.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. And the wideout goes in motion. He'll hand it off. He shreds the tackle.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
New set of downs for the offense. 1st and 10. And now the running back's got it again. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Dropping back. It's Johnson. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
What a hit there on 3rd down. The timing was perfect, and now we got a big 4th down play.
The Wildcats will line up to kick it away. This one will be fair caught. Offense out there to start a new drive from the 21. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. With the catch, it's Townsend. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Wide open downfield. They bring him down, but a huge gain. They cross midfield to the 49.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
This offense trying to get going has put together a positive drive here in the 2nd quarter. They're going to run the option. It'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Well, that was a disaster here for this quarterback on the option play. Not only does he not pick up any yards, he ends up going backwards trying to make a play, and now they're way behind the sticks.
2nd down play coming up. Back to pass. It's Becht. Catch made over the middle. He's taken down, but that's a nice gain. They'll spot the ball now at the 35.
It's really good timing here between the quarterback and the receiver. And how about the receiver downfield? Does a nice job of finding that open space in the zone of the defense. And as a defense, you're just basically throwing your hands up in the air because they had that covered relatively well. Just a good play call and good execution.
From the shotgun, handoff inside. They continue to feed the running back, but he has had nowhere to go today. They've been getting owned at the line of scrimmage.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
The first real speed bump of this impressive drive. Offense comes up now 2nd and 11. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. He's got the first and still going. They make the stop, but the offense is set up in scoring position. 1st down from the 23.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing. And he goes speed there in the team pursuit. They recognize the toss sweep from the middle of the field and show their team speed to be able to eliminate this play.
Didn't expect to lose 4 on the 1st down run. Set up now 2nd and 14. Quick throw caught on the left side. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
Well, they love going to this guy in the slot, don't they? What a mismatch inside. He reels in another one. This guy's automatic.
They come up 3rd and short. This is the 8th play of the drive. Running back with the football. That's a good effort on the run, but the defense stops him just short of the marker. 4th down now. So they're short on 4th down, and the coach decides to try out the field goal team. Makes it look easy.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. Return starts from inside the 5. And he'll be tackled after a solid throw. It's Johnson. Quick throw to his receiver. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
2nd and 10 now from the 28 after the incompletion. Using his legs, it's Edwards. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. So the counter play doesn't work. The defense in good position that time to make a play.
You know, on most of these counters, you leave the in-man on the line of scrimmage unblocked, and you try to pull those offensive linemen and kick him out. But if you have an aggressive defense, sometimes that can backfire, and the defense knew exactly what was coming there.
And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Taking a deep shot here to the right. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. Look out, he's in the clear. He's going to score on the pick 6. Touchdown, Iowa State.
Oh, he tried to force it, and it backfires. Heck of a job by the defense of stepping in front of that throw and taking it all the way back for a touchdown.
Lining up to try the extra point. The PAT is good, so it's a 13-10 lead.
That makes the score Iowa State 13, Kansas State 10.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Here's the first play of the drive now from that 20-yard line. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Pulls it in. It's Edwards. 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
I can see what the quarterback's trying to do here, Chris, and he gets the completion, but just no gain. There's just no room to go after the catch.
2nd down after that previous play. Single back, takes the handoff. The running back has been busy today, but not much to show for it. The defense all over him again.
Well, if he would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the inside, I think that play opens up for a nice gain. Instead, he's looking for the big play, bounces it to the outside, and there's just too much speed on that defense.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this 1st down? Short throw complete to the tight end. The reception, that's about 7 yards, but 4th down coming up here. It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Chance for the offense to take the lead before the break. And the Wildcats will bring their punt team on the field now.
In punt formation to kick it away.
And here's the fair catch by the return man. Here comes the opening play of the drive. They begin from the 33. To throw, it's Becht. Comes up with the catch. That's a quick tackle, but they pick up solid yardage on that short throw.
You know, you roll the dice here as a defense when you play man-to-man. The thing is, you've got to get pressure on the quarterback. If you don't, he's got time, and now he can look at that defense and figure out where is his best one-on-one matchup, and he makes a big play there.
The pocket breaking down. And with nobody open, he chooses to just throw it away. Offense looking to convert on 3rd and short from the 42. Can they make the yardage or face a tricky 4th down decision? Nice catch made along the sideline. He does just get the foot down.
Well, that's exactly how you dice up a zone coverage. Nice throw downfield here on 3rd down, and a really good route to give the quarterback a chance to make that play.
And the Cyclones have 1st and 10 here. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. With sure hands, it's Hansen. He's brought down quickly as short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
Hey, it's a game, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
Pass complete. It's 2nd down now. Looking to throw yet again. Looking to set up a screen pass here. And they wrap him up after the completion just short of the 1st down marker. And now the offense will call a timeout. Something the coach didn't like about this. Crucial play coming up. Important 3rd down play coming up. Back to throw. It's Becht. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
Oof, the risk of throwing on 3rd and short. Lots of second guessing going over on that sideline about that play call. You got to wonder if they're going to go for it anyway on 4th down, but what will be the play call?
The Cyclones will have to punt this one away. And the kick angles out of bounds, so no return possible here. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. On the run, it's Edwards. The game moves the ball to the 20-yard line. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the 1st down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this 1st down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the 1st. Well, this is a beautiful play when the timing is right, as we see right here. The receiver's got to do a good job of working his way back to the football as the quarterback is throwing it. The timing here is impeccable.
Offense keeps moving. It's a completion for a 1st down. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Grab down the middle. It's Bradley. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. 2nd down after that completion. Looking to pass. It's Johnson. Caught near the sticks. It's Bradley. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a 1st down.
The defense spreads all over the field playing zone, trying to make this quarterback make a mistake by throwing it into coverage. But he finds the soft spot on the curl and picks up a 1st down.
So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Looking for his big tight end. Oh, what a grab! They bring him down to the 27. This offense really threatening now. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Guys, rivalry games always bring out a ton of emotions, and they were on full display in that first half. And the standout player on the defensive side of the ball has been that boogeyman back there at safety. They try to run it, he's filling the holes. They try to throw it, he's either picking them off or trying to take dudes' heads off. Good luck making adjustments. That said, let's get back to the field and our guys in the booth to see who comes out on top of this rivalry contest.
The Cyclones will kick this away to get the second half going. Turner trying to create good field position. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And for the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. We get the second half started with the running play.
Boy, positive yards there on 1st and 10. Good job up front by that offensive line. Good hard running by this running back. And now you got a lot of options. That playbook can really open up on 2nd and inches.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. Looks like Kansas State will have the first down.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Here's the toss play now, running to the right. Just a small gain, looking at 2nd and 9.
Cristiano, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Pre-snap motion from the receiver. He keeps it on a design run. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Loses 3. Brings up 3rd down.
They punted 4 times already, on the verge of a 5th if they can't convert this 3rd down. Looking to throw. It's Johnson. He's going to take off here. Slides to avoid the big hit.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the 1st and the 2nd option aren't there. By the 3rd option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
The Wildcats will line up to boot it away. On to kick now for the 5th time today. The returner is brought down. Gets us started with the next drive. And the first play of the drive now set up at the 27. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, helping just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
Tough spot. The offense has to convert a 3rd and long from the 30 to get this drive going. Dropping back. Looking to throw for the first down. Catch made on the left side. The gain is not enough for first down, so it brings up a 4th and short.
Well, there's just nothing here for the quarterback to do other than throw it to his back and hope that he can get the yards after the catch, enough for the first down. But the defense gives some yards, but not enough for him to get to the sticks.
The Cyclones will line up to punt it away. Forced to kick it away for the 6th time. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. First play of the drive now, coming up from the 29. And a handoff as they run the counter play. They bring it down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
All right, Chris, let's face it. Most of the offensive linemen today, they're big. You know, they weigh over 300 pounds. But that doesn't mean they don't have to have agility. And the way they can get out there in front of the runner, create space, sometimes it looks like they're going in one direction, and a runner uses his eyes to take him in another direction because he's been blocked so well. Love those misdirection or counter plays, and this one worked out really well for a nice piece of yards and a first down.
Important second down play coming up. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Off the play fake, looking to pass it. And the pass is complete to the tight end. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Nice play action call here by this offensive coordinator. You know, you can freeze those linebackers just for a split second. Usually that's going to give you enough room to be able to get that tight end behind them. And if the quarterback can make a nice tight throw like this, pick up some big yards.
Play action here on first down. Quick throw over the middle. What a catch! He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down. That'll put him over 150 yards today, Kirk. He is putting on a show on this big stage.
How great is this? On this stage, as you mentioned, Chris, just playing his best game. He's been in sync with his receivers. Back there, has time to throw. Just having a dream performance.
To the air, it's Johnson. Makes a quick catch. They bring him down, but that's enough to move this offense into the red zone with a first down of a 17. Kansas State getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. It's a quarterback keeper. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle.
Not exactly the outcome this offense was hoping for here on the option. I'll give them credit, they didn't lose anything, so it wasn't a negative play. But this kind of play's got to be able to hit big and get down the sidelines for big yards.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. The gain good for just a few yards. The defense swarming to the football. Here we go, 3rd and short on the 7th play of this drive. And the back gets the football. And they'll stop him just short of the marker. Good effort, but the defense holds. Now it's 4th down.
How about that, Chris? They run the football here on 3rd down, almost pick up the first down. What it does, though, is it gives them a much better chance if they decide to go for this of picking up that first down.
So now on comes the field goal unit. And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick. The game is now tied.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
We come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Tough running to avoid a loss. It just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. 2nd down and 11. Back to throw. It's Specht. Grabbed by the receiver.
Boy, this receiver in the slot is giving this defense all kinds of problems. He has another catch on the day. You may want to adjust out, get out of your base, maybe try 5 or 6 defensive backs on the field, somebody that can match up more athletically against this slot receiver.
So the offense faces a 3rd and manageable here from the 25-yard line. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Looking for a gap.
But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Short pass finds the tight end. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
Important 3rd down play coming up after that completion. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Grab near the sticks. It's Jackson. And they do pick up 1st down yardage. Set up now at the 44.
Love to see a quarterback who looks for a matchup on 3rd down. Sees his go-to guy who's got a favorable matchup, gets the ball to him for a 1st down.
And the Cyclones pick up 1st down yardage to keep the drive going. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. He'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage.
Nothing better than an offense on 1st down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of them.
The Cyclones line up on 1st and 10 now. Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. Finding space at the 20. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a 1st down.
Chris, how about the offensive balance these last couple plays we're seeing from these guys? Not only are they balanced, but the explosiveness. A big run followed up by a big play through the air, man, puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
And the Cyclones are in the red zone. On 1st down, it's play action. Makes the grab, a chance to score. Touchdown, Cyclones. And that will give them the lead now. No surprise there, Kirk. It's a red zone touchdown to the big tight end.
Well, the tight ends are usually much more involved down in the red zone because of their size, and their skill set allows them to be more effective down in this area. Now, they may not hurt you on the big, long throw, but they can use their bodies to provide the quarterback a nice target when the defense is so condensed.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT puts them in front by 7.
That makes the score Iowa State 20, Kansas State 13.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Bringing it out, it's Edwards. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. For the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. Off the play fake on 1st down. And it's incomplete on the overthrow. Just too much on that ball. up for a second down play off the incompletion. A play action, looking to throw. Using his legs here. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. They get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33.
Well, it's hard to be in man coverage when the quarterback has this kind of time to be able to navigate and find the open man. He finds his receiver pulling away from that defender, makes a nice throw and a first down.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Scanning the field. It's Johnson. Quick throw complete to the tight end. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. That's the tight end flex out into the slot, looking for a matchup there, Kirk.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for his safety, and he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like to flex him out like that and be able to pick up nice big gains like this.
Gets rid of it on the move. Grab made by the tight end. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Passing efficiency is almost always higher off of play action. And you see why right here. The fake froze the defender for a second, and then the quarterback was able to zip it to the open player.
Stringing first downs together now. They've got it at the 48. Looking to throw again. Caught over the middle. It's Bradley. That's a solid gain. Moves the football inside the 40. First and 10.
The key on a drag route is to put the ball out in front of the wide receiver to give him a chance to do what he just did. Pick up some valuable yards after the catch.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. There's the handoff. He's swallowed up at the line. Could not get past that big defensive tackle.
I love watching the speed of this defense. This time doing a good job of reading their keys. They saw the guard pull, shot through the A-gap, used their speed and instincts to blow this play up.
Getting set. Here's second down. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Snags the quick throw. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. Tackle is made, but the junior quarterback shows off his arm strength that time.
Once you can establish the run game, the play action is so effective. Those linebackers' eyes get caught up on the run, and then you pull the ball, and you've got open targets behind him. That's a great example of using the run game to set up your play action.
Pitch to the back. They've got him behind the line. The option fools no one.
Brings up second down.
Been a solid drive, but the defense rises up now. The offense facing a 2nd and 15. Looking to throw. It's Johnson. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down. Out of the gun now on third down. Close to the tight end. Caught. He's wide open. Look out. And he gets in for the score. Touchdown, Kansas State. And a touchdown to the big tight end. We're seeing it more and more on Saturdays and Sundays, Kirk.
Well, the tight end saying, hey, guys, don't forget about me. Don't forget I'm a pretty good player, too. All the attention being put on the wide receivers out on the perimeter. It's going to make this defense have to focus on the interior, making sure where that tight end is and trying to slow him down.
And they'll set up now for the extra point drop. He knocks through the PAT and ties the score here in the third period. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. Takes the handoff. It's Hansen. A change of direction. Breaks a tackle on the play. Makes a decent gain.
Love those positive yards on 1st and 10, and it's quite a first down. Looks like it'll raise second and inches, but sure does open up the playbook here to be able to open up, maybe take a shot downfield.
Come to the line for 2nd down and very short now. And the same runner's got it again. The Cyclones pick up enough to get a first down there.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. He hands it off from the gun. And he's brought down short of the line to gain in what should be the last play of this 3rd quarter. And so far, we have been treated to a serious quarterback duel. Both these guys putting on a show so far. Let's see how this 4th quarter unfolds. Everything to play for here for both teams. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Looking downfield. It's Becht. It's complete. What a move, and he's free. He'll make the tackle, but not before he reaches the 37.
Boy, it's so easy to get caught up on the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
And the Cyclones pick up enough yardage to get a first down. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Stopped right there at the line. No gain. No gain there. This defense had been getting sliced up on the drive, but they pushed back that time.
Yeah, kind of a bend but don't break mentality by this defense. They have been giving up some big chunks here on this drive, but let's see if a stop like this can give them a little bit of confidence here. Now try to pressure the quarterback on these upcoming plays.
He shreds the tackle. Breaks the tackle to get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off, and there's just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
They could use some yards here on 3rd down. A field goal try would be from 54. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Incomplete. That should have been caught. That's on the receiver. So on 4th down, here comes a crucial field goal attempt. The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle. And they've regained the lead.
Well, you talk about a clutch kick. Good job by the snapper and the holder. The kicker gives them the lead. But remember, this one is certainly a long way from being over here in the 4th.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Brown. Coverage team brings down the returner. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. Back to pass. It's Johnson. Fires it to the wideout. Grab down the middle. It's Brown. That'll pick up first down yardage very near the 40.
Great job by the quarterback with an accurate throw against man coverage for a first down. Overall, by the entire group, good execution by this offense.
First down. Looking to throw the football. Caught over the middle. It's Brown. He'll be taken down, but he crosses midfield of the 48. Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. Looking to throw it on first down. Makes an open space. Brought down after the nice spin move. Just a small gain by the offense. Made the catch, but he was surrounded, Kirk. Not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down. Quarterback operating an empty set. Third down, out of the shotgun. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Chris, that is textbook by this defense in man-to-man coverage. Nowhere to go for this quarterback. He's looking around everywhere to find an open man. By the time he figures it out, it's a sack for the defense.
And the Wildcats will bring their punt team onto the field. Forced to kick it away for the 6th time. And he boots it out of bounds. Not very long. The first play of this drive now. They're set up at the 34. The quarterback will throw this out of the RPO. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Dropping back. It's Becht. Running back has it on the screen now. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Boy, just a great job here by this defense, sniffing out the screen. They were not fooled at all. He caught that ball. He had nowhere to go, and it's a loss of yardage.
The offense now looking at a 3rd and short from their own 40, trying to keep this drive going. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. The receiver grabs it. They've got him at the 48, but that's a first down.
Oh, that one really hurts for this defense. They get these guys to 3rd down, a chance to maybe get them off the field, and they give up a first down late in the game. The clock will continue to roll.
The Cyclones will line up on 1st and 10. Looking for some space. It's Hansen. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
That's exactly how you want to start this drive, working with the lead in the 4th quarter. Take as much time off this clock as possible. That's a great way to get this drive started.
Here's the second down play. He hands it to the back. Nowhere to run on that play. They've got him in the backfield. That's a loss of a yard. Critical 3rd down play for this offense right here. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. It's a great catch on the sideline. What an effort to stay in bounds.
Well, the defense gets these guys to 3rd down. They got a chance to get them off the field, and instead they give up the first down. So the clock will continue to move, and the defense is really at the mercy of this offense at this point.
And the Cyclones pick up enough yardage to get a fresh set of downs. Motion now from the tight end. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Offense now behind the 6 on 2nd down. They need 12 after that first down loss. Dropping back. It's Becht. Makes a quick grab. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
They've converted both third down attempts on the drive so far, but now it's 3rd and 8. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Caught quickly. That's enough to move the sticks. First down now from the 23. They bring him down, but the junior quarterback showing off the cannon.
Well, why not, Chris? Here we are in the 4th quarter. It's 3rd down. This guy's been making plays all game long. Go back to him again, and it works out.
First down here for this offense. And the quarterback dropping back. It's a quick grab. And the broken tackle there produces a solid gain. Well, the defense knows, Kirk, it might take more than one tackler to bring this tight end down.
Well, anytime as a defense, you always want to rally to the football. But against this guy, you especially want to do that because you saw he breaks through that first arm tackle. I thought he might be able to pick up even more yards, but good job of getting extra hats to the ball.
Hands it off on the counter. Going absolutely nowhere with a loss of one.
Really tough to run a good counter play when the linebackers aren't fooled at all. This time they get down in a hurry into the line of scrimmage to make that play.
Marathon drive, the 11th play, and they face a 3rd and short. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Looking downfield near the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Iowa State.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. Extra point up and good. A double-digit lead now here in the 4th quarter.
That makes the score Iowa State 30, Kansas City 20.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And here's the return from inside the 5. And they've got the returner corralled. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. Design quarterback run. Second down play coming up for this offense. To throw, it's Johnson. Quick throw, testing the middle. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Boy, the offense just could not afford to throw this interception. It's already a 2-possession game. By throwing this pick, now you wonder how many more opportunities will you get.
And the Cyclones offense is back out on the field now. Gonna run it. It's Hansen. It's a short game, but look at that defense swarm to the football.
Yeah, I like the run play here. And offensively, at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
Now it's second down here. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
On third down, he drops to throw. He's going to take off. Slides down to avoid the tackle.
Hey, the quarterback doesn't pick up the first down, but at least he didn't try to force it against that dime coverage. Everybody taken away, gets a few positive yards, and now we'll see what happens here on 4th down.
So on 4th down, out trots the place kicker in a very big spot here. He made it. 3 points on the board. And that will extend their lead even further.
Iowa State 33, Kansas State 20.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now.
Set to kick this one away.
He'll return it from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. Going to hand it off to the back. They'll tackle him right at the 25-yard line.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Here's the handoff. Fighting off the defender. Tough running to avoid a loss, but just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage. So the offense faces a 3rd and manageable here from the 25-yard line. Scanning the field, it's Johnson. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Moves the ball out across the 30. That's good for a 1st down.
I love to see this team fighting the way they are. Picking up a 1st down on that 3rd down shows you they still believe. They still think they got a shot to come back and compete in this game.
Kansas State getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Breaks free. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit.
I mean, this guy's having a dream day. Already over 200 yards through the air. Now showing you what he can do with his feet. This guy's a complete package under center.
This Kansas State offense is quickly moving down the field. First down, looking to throw the ball. It's a short completion to the big tight end. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
Well, it's another positive play, but man, look at the clock and look at the score. You still need a couple touchdowns to be able to get yourself back into this game and have a chance to win it. So you got to keep moving here and keep taking those shots downfield.
Short completion there, 2nd down coming up. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Quick throw to the left. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Challenging spot for the offense. It's 3rd down and long from the 45. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Let's it fly to the wideout. He's got it with room to run. They make the tackle, but all the way down to the 17. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. After one enormous play, the offense is set up with a 1st and 10 inside the red zone. Trying to run, it's Jackson. That's a strong run. They finally tackle him down at the 4.
Well, you keep getting these chunk runs by this offense. They keep moving the chains and putting a lot of pressure on this defense, especially on a long drive like this. This defense looks clearly worn down.
The Wildcats looking to finish the drive here. It's 1st and goal. To the air, it's Johnson. Launching one to the end zone. Touchdown, Wildcats. What a grab in the end zone in a clutch moment.
Chris, how about the call here with the wheel route? The running back, we know he can run the football, but here he shows his ability to catch the ball out of the backfield, and that wheel route is tough on a defense. Sometimes the back can get lost. Here he catches it, finds his way into the end zone for a touchdown.
And now the try here for the extra point. PAT up and good. We get a little bit closer. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
Number 96, set to kick this one away.
He's going to return it from near the goal line. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Offense out there to start a new drive from the 21. And looking to throw now on first down. Makes a quick catch. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible.
That's a good job here, staying ahead of the chains. Good pickup here on first down. The quarterback hits the safety valve that time, the big tight end. That'll bring up a second and manageable here for this offense.
And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Crucial play for both offense and defense. We'll see what we get here on 3rd and 4. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Running out of time in the pocket. We'll head to the 2-minute timeout as this offense tries to work the clock and preserve this lead. The Cyclones will line up to punt it away. And it's taken right around the 35. They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. So here comes the first play of the drive. They'll begin from their 47. Looking downfield, it's Johnson. It's a short completion to the tight end. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Well, just a really heads-up play by this receiver. Yeah, he maybe could have fought to get the first down, but I love the fact he got out of bounds. You save your timeouts, you stop the clock, the offense has a chance to regroup, and now you're in striking distance to get the right play called at the right time.
Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Catch is made down the middle. He make the stop, but a big play moves the ball to the red zone.
Boy, they got the matchup that they wanted here, Chris, with this quarterback having enough time. Good job by the offensive line. He puts it right on the money. Huge gain. You look at the clock and you look at the score. This is an opportunity here to work some clock and potentially get the go-ahead score late. You don't want to give that opposing quarterback too much time to work with.
Receiver makes the grab. The game moves the football to the 6-yard line. It'll be first down and goal.
I mean, how about this offense and this execution? That's 3 plays, 3 completions in the blink of an eye, and now it's first and goal.
It's first and goal in 4-down territory. They need a touchdown and a PAT to take the lead. Off the play fake, looking to throw. He's got it right near the end zone. And he will score. Touchdown, Kansas State.
What a job by this offense. They work the ball down the field into the end zone to tie this game up. And with under 2 minutes to go, they're an extra point away from taking a lead.
Now they line up to kick the extra point. The PAT is up and good. They take a 1-point lead here in the final quarter. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fields it just outside the goal line. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Offense out there to start a new drive from the 21. Handoff here from the shotgun. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Offense getting set here, needing some big plays to get into field goal range. The clock winding down. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. Hauls it in outside the 10 and still running. And the tackle is made, but the offense now is set up. First and goal from the 9.
Now the quarterback found a matchup that he loved, gets a big gain with a nice throw, and now they're down in the red zone looking for some points.
Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. He's got it near the end zone. Touchdown, Cyclones. They take the lead in the final minute.
I think the quarterback does a great job of looking through all of his progressions. Nobody's there. He finds the back out of the backfield. Nobody picks him up. He's able to catch the ball and then find his way into the end zone.
Now a two-point conversion attempt coming up. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Looking to pass. It's Becht. Running back grabs it on a screen. And he doesn't make it. The run is stopped short, so the lead remains 5 here in the fourth.
Iowa State 39, Kansas City 34.
So after the late score, they'll kick it off and hope the defense can hold up and preserve this lead. Return starts from inside the 5. Gets it to the 25-yard line. That's where they'll start the drive. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Here's a screen pass to the running back. Defense makes the tackle, but that screen produces a pretty solid gain. And a timeout taken by the offense with 19 seconds remaining. They'll get set, needing to score quickly now, looking for some big plays right here. Second down, looking to throw it. And the quarterback finds the tight end for the completion. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Well, I'll tell you what, this guy's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. And here we are, late in the game. He needs to continue to play with that consistency. And that's a great example that he's up to it.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. The sure hands. It's Jackson. They get him down, and that's how this game will end. Pocket 0-0. Well, the experts will say, Kirk, this was an upset, but it felt like a really even matchup. Two quality teams battling right down to the end. I enjoyed it.
Yeah, what a game. This is really what you love about college football. Good against good. Find out who ends up having the upper hand at the end of the day. This is a great victory for this ball club. Let's see what they do after this win.
And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.